Hey Stephanie Show fans, if I still have any, because I don't post very much. I think my last video was over 8 months ago, but I'm back. So this is a popular video that I've seen a lot of people make because Justin Bieber's on tour and a lot of people are going and people are freaking out about what the do's and don'ts are and tips and stuff. So this is what my video is about: Purpose Tour tips. And since I've seen Justin twice on tour, his last tour, Believe tour, but I'm gonna see him on the Purpose tour, June 29th, so towards the end of June, of course, but at the Jacksonville show, which is like 3 hours away from me. So let's get into it. Yeah. So this is a big thing. This is a big don't, and this really annoys me actually. So, if you want to have things run smoothly, so just think of these things when you're at the concert because some of these things are annoying because I've seen it before and stuff. So anyway, when you bring your phone, I know that you're going to want to take pictures, you're going to want to take videos, but don't be one of those people that is standing there recording it the whole time and just rapid shotting the whole time. Like I said, I get that you're going to want to capture it, you're going to want to have stuff to look back on and stuff like that, and I get that. But if you're standing there and really not, like when you're standing there, you're looking at it through the phone. Like you're not enjoying the experience, you're not watching him, you're not listening to the music, you're looking at it through your phone. And at the end of the night, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna be like, why did I not pay attention? I was too busy focusing on recording. And that's true. Because when I saw Justin the first time, that's what I did. I just recorded and took pictures. And by the end of the night, I was like, I don't even remember some of this stuff. So you really don't pay attention when he's up there. And I know a lot of you, this is your first time going, and you're gonna want to remember this everything around you. You're gonna want to remember Justin and the songs and the set and the dances. You're gonna want to absorb your environment, and you won't be able to get a lot of that when you're just standing there the whole time with your cell phone. Like when you watch videos, you just see floods of cell phones, and when he's on stage. And if you're close enough, you literally don't want to have the phone in his face. You want to have an interaction. And I've seen videos of Justin will interact with you if you don't have your phone in his face. If you watch Purpose Tour videos and you see the people that are along there, you can see that who he interacts with. And if there's a people with phones in his face, he doesn't really, obviously, he cares, but there's not much interaction because, he knows that you're focusing on getting the shot. Enjoy the moment, be in the moment. But even if you don't have seats that close, you still don't want to record it the whole time. So what I do is I may do every other song. So you can record the first 3 songs or the first song, skip the next song, do the next one. You can do every other song and then do pictures in between. And if you're going with someone, have them take pictures for you too. If you're close enough too, and you get an interaction with Justin, if it's your mom or your parent, they're going to be more focused on taking pictures of you more than your parent taking pictures of them at Justin concert. So you can ask your parents to take pictures for you. So if you really don't want to be on your phone the whole time, you can literally just focus on watching the concert and enjoying it. So you can pretty much, like I said, you can ask someone to take photos for you, person who's going with you. And then if you're going by yourself, like I said, just spread it out so you're not constantly sitting there with your phone like this. It's like I said, you just really don't pay attention. And the next one is signs. Everyone wonders about signs. Like I said, I've been to Justin concerts. I've seen this happen. I know how it feels do not bring these huge signs. Half the time they make you throw them out, and you have to throw them out before you go in. So if you're like, let's make a huge sign and like take a week to make it, like all your hard work is gonna be in the trash. So it's literally gonna be wasteful. If you want to make a sign, the signs that I've seen that are inside is like the little pieces of paper where people like manage to fit it on there. I know you're not gonna want to squeeze letters and stuff on there, but if you have creative handwriting and small handwriting or whatever, decent handwriting, you might be able to get something on a piece of paper. I would say like the width of your face, like, like this. Don't have it like way out here and way above your head, because there are people in back of you, and you want to be able to be cautious of how high you're holding it, because you don't want to hold it like this. I mean, and it's okay to hold, and the other thing that I used to do is hold it up the whole time, and that's a no either, because I've been spoken to and almost kicked out for holding up the sign the whole time. So, by experience, you can hold it up, but every once in a while, or hold it up when Justin comes down near your section. Like if you're over here and you see him walking towards there, or he's singing like on this section of the stage, that's the perfect time to hold it up. Like if he's way over there and he's like looking in the crowd over there, he's not going to see your sign. If he's like in the middle of the stage and he's like taking a peruse, then hold it up. Because like I said, if he's like not paying attention and you're just waving it around and he's just not looking, you're blocking people behind, and a lot of those people's pictures behind you will be the back of your sign. And so yeah, like I said, I've experienced that. I've been one of those fans where you're excited and you want them to see your sign, you just fully stick it in the air. But like I said, like if you're on the floor or something, holding it up the whole time like that is not going to work, because someone will get the security to come over and tell you to put it down. Some people are like that. Some people won't just tap you on the shoulder and be like, can you put that down, please? I can't see. Like, some people aren't like that. So, they'll go over and they'll get security to come over. And security will, like, step halfway in your section and be like, excuse me, you need to put that down. So, yeah. So this one leads into the sign thing. So if anybody out there has an issue with a sign or a cell phone or something that's being put up in the air and you're behind it, don't make a big deal. Don't cause a fight with the person that's holding the sign. Because, one, if you complain too much, the guards will kick that person out with the sign. And you don't want to make anybody upset. You don't want to get other fans fighting with that person. You don't want to cause a big scene for nothing because of a sign. Like, come on. So I know adults do it too, but kids, teens, they kind of get angry about the whole sign thing too. So if you see a sign or like I said, anything that's blocking your view of the concert, just be nice. Like just tap them on the shoulder and say, I can't see, can you just lower it or something? Instead of getting the security guards to come over every time, and because basically they really will only talk to you 3 times. And then the third time, if you don't listen or you do it again, you're going to get kicked out, because they're not going to want to keep hounding you all night. So if you don't want to be thrown out or escorted out or have a big issue, just just put down your sign if someone asks. I know that it is annoying, but just just be careful of how often you hold up your sign. And one thing that you should bring with you is, everyone's like, what do I bring? What do I bring? Most definitely bring a portable charger, because, if you are taking pictures or you're Snapchatting, or, you're just someone that's sharing stuff or texting your friends in between, your phone will die quickly because you're doing a lot of activity with your phone, and you don't want your phone to die like mid or in the beginning, depending on how often you plan on taking pictures. Most definitely bring like a charger, like a portable charger, and I always bring the wall part too, because if you go somewhere after the show or something, you can literally just go somewhere that has a plug and plug it in if your portable charger dies or whatever, or just leave the wall part in the car. But long story short, just bring something to charge your phone. Even if you have like a charging case, that would be good too. Because I know iPhones have that kind of thing too. Um, Most definitely bring your ticket. Some people they get all excited and they're rushing to go to the venue and you just can't stand the excitement. Bring your ticket. That is the way to get into the venue, like to your seat. And also a lot of people don't know this or forget about this, but when you're at your seat, especially floor seat people, if anybody has floor seats, if you want to, so let's say you leave your seat, you need your ticket to get back to your seat. So, if you're going alone or you're going with someone, depending, but if you're going alone, if you're bringing like a purse or something, keep your ticket in there all the time. Don't put it down on your seat and then just go somewhere, because the other thing that can happen is if you leave it on the seat, somebody behind you can take that seat and give it to someone, or like someone that can really use it. There are people that do that. So just don't leave your ticket anywhere in the venue or put it down on your seat and then leave, because if you leave and you try and come back, they may not even let you in, because, so like I said, the floor seats, they really do check your seat, like lower level, they always check your seat and make sure that's really is your seat. So just make sure you have your ticket with you at all times. And even if you have to leave the venue or something, like let's say you get there, you realize you forget something that you really have to have, and you have to drive all the way back and you miss like the opening acts, but you come back, you need your ticket. The ticket is what really gets you in and gets you to your seat when you come and go. Like if you get thirsty, you need a drink, and you want to go buy a bottle of water. Like I said, if you're on the floor or anywhere, I don't know about other seats, but I know mostly on the main floor, if you don't have your ticket, they really may not even let you go back to your floor seat. And so you don't want to be turned around because you forgot your ticket somewhere. So yeah, those are the three main things. Oh, then the other thing about the sign. Sorry, I forgot about the sign. Wait, did I say that? I can't even remember. Because I can't remember about the sign things because I made a first video and then I had to remake it. But I'll just say it briefly, just as a reminder if I said it. So if you see anyone behind you, if you see someone in front of you with a sign that's too big, or they're holding it, like, it's blocking your vision, do not be rude and cause a fight or an issue in the crowd or with them, because sometimes, you don't know. You really don't know. So just tap them on the shoulder and ask them nicely, like, I can't see, can you please put that down? Or it's blocking my vision, can you please put that down? Just ask nicely, because what's going to happen is if someone complains about your sign, it doesn't have to be the same person, but if someone else each time complains about your sign, they'll either take it from you or they'll ask you to leave. So, just don't waste your time. Don't waste your time and about being selfish with the sign. I get that you want Justin to see it, but wait till he's in your section. Like if you're here and he's way over here, he's probably not gonna see it. Maybe if he's in the center stage, he may be looking out and around the crowds. Yes, that's a good time to put it up. Or if he's over here in your section, if he's standing on this side of the stage and he can just see your section or your area that you're in, then yeah, by all means, hold it up. but don't be like waving it around like the whole time. Cause I used to do that. Like my first Justin concert, that's all I did. And I got in trouble for blocking people's views, and especially the people behind you, when they're taking pictures, all they're gonna get is a sign. The pictures of the back of your sign. Um, and especially holding it up, you don't gonna hold it up this high. You just only gonna hold it up to maybe to like kind of up to here. And if you have a small sign, he'll be able to see it. Like even if you hold it like to the top of your head, and there's only like this much. But don't make a sign that's like the width of your face from chin to the top of your head, and then like probably out to here. But don't make it like whoosh, ginormous, because like I said, if people are behind you and they can't see, they're gonna complain, and security's gonna come over. And if they come over, too much, they may just take your sign away, or they may ask you to leave. And you don't want to get all like flustered and upset because you got kicked out due to a sign. So like, don't waste your time bringing in this big sign, and half the time they throw out those big signs. So just be cautious if you're making a sign. And sorry if I went over some of this because, like I said, I got interrupted in my first video, and I have a hard time remembering what I said. So I should have watched my first video and I should have wrote it down. But yeah, I don't have very many purpose tips, but if you guys are like, I guess I can kind of get in like what outfits you should wear, because I guess some people do that too. Yes, it's okay to wear his merch. Like if you have a shirt, like okay, I like look at my shirt. Okay, I probably won't wear this to Purpose Tour, but you can most definitely wear a Bieber shirt and probably like some like bracelets and probably a necklace or something, or unless you have like a headband or a hair bow or something, because I have a Bieber hair bow. But if you wear merch, don't be like covered in it. Like, don't have bracelets up to here, and don't have like 10 necklaces on with his face, and like, don't go all out. Like, wear a shirt and like maybe do like a few bracelets and a necklace and whatever else, but you don't want to be like plastered in his face. So, because I've seen people that, go there and they're covered in his face. So, just don't do that. Because you never know how he may feel. You never know if he'll find that creepy. Which, I don't know. But, also, I don't get why people wear, like, super high heels. It's okay if you wear, like, little pumps and, like, a little tiny heel. But you're going to be there for hours. Hours jumping and dancing to the music, and your feet are gonna hurt, and I'm pretty sure they're not gonna let you take your shoes off, and I don't think you would, because people spill drinks and stuff on the floor, and your feet are just gonna get all sticky and nasty if if you take your shoes off. So just wear, like, when I say wear comfy clothes, like, you don't want to wear something that's skin tight, and you don't want to wear uncomfortable shoes, because it's a lot of standing and a lot of dancing and a lot of jumping. So you're going to want to wear like footwear where your feet aren't going to kill you, like start hurting you within like 20 minutes to an hour or more. Because like I said, it's going to be a long night where you're like, because obviously he has openers and then he performs, so you're going to be there for a good amount of time. And, if you're doing something after the concert, like meeting up with people or trying to meet Justin, that's going to be even more walking around. And you don't want to be walking around with your feet killing you, because you're literally just not going to want to do anything else besides sit down, or not do anything else at all. You're just going to want to like sit down. So you might as well enjoy your night, take up what you can, and yeah. So that's basically my tips. I mean, it's, there's really not a lot, really, besides being cautious of the camera and the posters and being nice to the people around you. Also, like, it's got kind of all ties in. Um, don't go to a concert and be mean to people. Like, if there's someone that you see and they're like being weird, or like just because they look different, or they're like covered in Justin or whatever, or someone's like doing funny moves or being like weird to you in your eyes, you don't need to be mean. Because I've seen people that like, even like 3 rows back or like way down on the end, and they're like pointing at someone, laughing at someone because they're being themselves or having fun. It's like, it's okay. Everyone's there to enjoy Justin and the concert. Don't need to like waste your time making fun of someone who is there for the same reason as you, which is to see our favorite artist. So don't go out of your way to be mean to someone. You know, just don't. There's really nothing, there's no need for that. And it's not rewarding either, because, if someone turns around and sees that you're laughing at them, or you're shouting names at them and you're starting drama with someone you don't know, like, just don't. Don't even come up to someone and be like, oh, like, no. Don't be all cocky and rude to someone you don't know. Just because, I don't know. I mean, if someone, like, is, like, moving weird or doing these weird dance moves or can't dance according to your eyes, that doesn't matter. As long as you're dancing, singing along, and having a good time, that's what matters to Justin and the crew. So just remember that, and everything will go smoothly. So like and subscribe and comment what my next video should be, because I do kind of want to start posting more, because I was a semi YouTuber, and I do make videos a lot, but I don't know if they're worthy of posting. But yeah, so comment below, if my advice was good or my tips were good. Excuse me, and just comment below what you thought, and what my next video I should record. I don't do any editing, so my video just goes straight through pretty much, because I don't have those kind of skills. I just pretty much sit in front of a web camera, make my videos, and post them. So that's how my Stephanie show works. My Stephanie show videos aren't very fancy. So, and I think that's why I don't have a lot of subscribers. But that's okay. I just like something easy and simple. And that was the main reason why I got a camera with a webcam. So I'm not like, holding up a phone and recording videos and from my phone, or like having a tripod and then me talking to a camera, though it's almost the same thing. But I like to be hands-free, and if I have to, like, if I'm showing something, I want to be able to have both hands free. You're like, what? Sorry, I do move my hands a lot. You guys are like, that bothers me. Yeah, that's happened to me before. Like, one time I was in a video and I just, like, sat on my hands the whole time. They're like, that's so awkward. Yeah, it is. So if I do, like, a lot of, like, hand motions, I talk with my hands sometimes, so I'm so sorry, and thumbs up for the Never Say Never, Never Say Never shirt. So, yeah. So, if anybody's seeing Justin, I hope you have fun, and I hope these tips and advice work out for you. Wow. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do for my finish. Still thinking of that, but bye!